In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time. But when it's hard, you just grow cold.
So are you tired of the same old boring floral decoupage papers that are available on the market today? I'm excited to show you how to use not only a thicker paper, but a poster paper and how to get a flawless result. Stay tuned and I'll show you how. Of course, when I saw this mid-century modern tall boy, I had to have them. Its clean lines, cool looking legs, and awesome surfboard looking atomic hardware were screaming my name. Not to mention, the flat surfaces were perfect for some decoupage. Like any good project, proper prep is key. I was really inspired being along the California coastline during this project, so I decided to sand down the hardware and the legs completely to bare wood. I wanted to make them resemble driftwood. The entire piece then got a light scuff sanding with 220 grit sandpaper to help the paint adhere better, and a good cleaning. The supplies you'll need for this project will be a brush to apply your adhesive. You'll need a squeegee or credit card, or even a roller will work. Of course, your poster paper. I got these awesome pinup posters from Zazzle.com. I'll leave a link in the description where you can also get 20% off your first order of $25 or more. And to apply, you'll need wallpaper paste. Why do I use wallpaper paste? Because it works. And it's you get a giant bucket like this that'll last you a really long time. I prefer to use wallpaper paste for thicker papers because, as you can see, it's really thick and slippery. It will not absorb completely into your paper like a liquid top coat will, which is ultimately what causes your paper to bubble and wrinkle anyways. To use this product, you want to apply a thin layer to your surface and also a thin layer to the back of your paper. Because it's so slippery, you do have a few minutes to work with it and make sure that your paper is adjusted to exactly where you want it to be. On this particular day, it was a little warm outside, so my paste started to dry a little faster than I wanted. It's not a big deal. I simply peeled it back and just applied a little more paste to the back of my paper before placing it back down. Once you have it in place, you want to squeegee starting from the center of your paper and out in all different directions. And once you think you have all the bubbles out and it's completely smooth, go ahead and check it with your hands and feel for any kind of imperfections. Also smoothing down, paying close attention to the corners and seams. Once it was dry, I cut away my drawers using a sharp utility knife and applied a thin layer of liquid top coat. Just like the underside, if you apply too thick of a layer of liquid, it will cause your paper to bubble and wrinkle. So several thin coats are better than one thick coat. When you've had at least one layer of top coat completely dry, you can sand away the edges with some sandpaper. Using DIY paint in the color Water Lily, I painted the rest of the dresser this soft blue color. It was the perfect backdrop to that awesome poster, but not an exact match. So on a plate, I mixed up a little bit of Apothecary as well as Gravel Road and White Swan to try to blend in that color of blue that was in the poster. I mixed up a little bit of this, a little bit of that, went back and forth with the colors, but unfortunately was not able to get an exact match. Trying to blend can be tricky, but do yourself a favor and don't throw a fit like I did. I'm frustrated. I started trying to blend this color blue here and I can't get it to save my life. So I'm just gonna make it look more blended and add more colors to it. Hey, if you can't hide it, decorate it. That's.
I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds.
Since I wasn't able to match that exact same shade of blue used in that poster, I opted for a more whimsical approach. By just painting the paint on, lightly misting with water, and while it was still wet, blotting randomly to look more intentional.
Alright, wish me luck.
Okay, right here, I am solid proof that you do not have to be some kind of amazing artist to pull off trying out a little bit of hand painting. All I did was try to match the colors used in the poster to the best of my abilities, blending in greens, blues, and blacks for the leaves. And then for these peaches, they're just circles. I used a flat brush. I dipped one end of the brush into a pinky tone and the other end of the brush into like an orangey tone, made some circles, and then dipped again in a little bit of red, and just back and forth to add color and dimension. But that's all it is, it's just circles. And if I can do it, you guys can totally do it. This pinup girl in the poster had the most beautiful yellow dress, so I had to add just a little bit of yellow into the rest of the piece. I watered down Queen Bee quite a bit, added a little bit of yellow, sprayed it down with more water, and then kind of blotted away to kind of blend it back and forth to give it a more whimsical look. I also used my scraper dipped into some yellow paint along the edges, misted with water, and let it drip. Faded burlap mixed 50-50 with water gave the hardware and the legs that nice beachy driftwood look. To finish it off, everything got sealed with Big Top.
I think I'll do it on my way. I'm gonna show you what I'm going through, get you out of your comfort zone, cause I need more of the truth right now. It's time that you made your mind up, cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others, I will stay. Cause now is the right time and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can.
If you like this project and would like to see more content from me, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the latest videos, and follow me on Facebook and Instagram under The Colored Caboose. Thank you for watching. Until next time, happy junking.